Ooh,
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire.
Way of the
Oh, making the smell is everywhere.
Oh, that's right.
I was going to use them for dinner and then...
Okay, guys. Short detour. We're going to head to Sarah's quarters. Because she's the Tempest. And then Cole must have... No, Cole's a warrior.
Someone left sliced plums on the windowsill again. The juice is attracting flies. There are spiders
I'm
everywhere.
not surprised in the
plums
least.
were right in front of me, but can't quite recall who took them.
No, Cole...
Right.
Cole a rogue or a warrior? I can never bloody remember. I never use him. Like, ever. Cole. Cole, what are you? So he's a rogue, okay. But he's not upstairs yet, so I might have to wait. Same as, like, Sarah. Oh, here we go. This will be her book. Yes! Ways of the Tempest. From Of Storms. Notes on the Tempest in practice. King's words make one passage stand out. They expect falling in the Tempest and are fooled, for there is no madness in knowing the absolute limit of ability and charging to that edge. Wars may be a tactical affair, but the one-on-one meeting of combatants is decided by the one who first realizes they are in mortal peril and commits fully. Many reach that point. The Tempest starts there. But by the time their foes have risen to match, it is too late. And another. They asked what type of shot they should encase the mixture in, expecting some trebuchet pot or a vessel fit to pour over a palisade. I bade them make it by the barrel and store it in my quarters with 1,000 glass vials. They were afraid, and I smiled. Another still. Forward, ever so. Where you were is dangerous. Where you go is dangerous. Different reasons, both to your advantage. Leap, and leap again. Looking as for witnesses, another disaster. Ah, good God. One more. I did not say I was unappreciative, nor unimpressed. That you were a sight to behold is not in question. All I notice is that the Tempest is offensive not just in ability, but in what condition you leave the field. I should like 100 of you to deploy in the cities of my enemy, and under one to stand as defense in my own home. A series of unstable Bruce Willis. I'm sure. Where am I getting these damn glass vials from? I have no idea. What? I already have spirit essence? I suppose I've already been to the Storm Coast, haven't I? Though how did you store them? Where do I get the containment apparatuses? Jeff, I'm gonna have to Google that. Anyway, let's head upstairs, because that's where Cole normally lives. So his book I can only assume is up here somewhere. Here. Hey, Cole appeared. Awesome. On his way of the assassin. Sweet. Okay, Cole. What
Roderick was sorry before he died.
Sorry for what? We'll come back to that point. You knew Roderick. Well, they were talking.
I wasn't aware you and Roderick were acquainted.
He was hurt.
Well, they
Red inside from the Templar, but
during
red outside from the
leaving
Templar
Haven.
too. Needed help to walk. Limping, light, leaning on the young like old Pepe when the road was icy. He called me a fine young man.
Aw.
He said he was sorry for what he did to you.
Well, that's nice. Sorry for what?
Did he tell you why he was sorry?
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying, we're all dying. The Herald stands against it, and heads turn. Desperate and simple, pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song and felt it flowing through me, but this is real, this is real. So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith, and I fought her. Make her forgive me. I hope I did enough.
Oh my god, that's so heartbreaking. Poor Roderick.
He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
Cullen? Who are we talking about? You've done odd things. Yeah, people keep mentioning odd things, buddy.
I've heard about some oddities here in the keep. Was that you?
Yes. Maybe. What was it?
You're hoarding daggers?
Someone found a barrel full of misplaced daggers. Was that you?
They were safer there.
Oh, something else.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
More odd things.
The servants are having trouble remembering some odd events.
You burned turnips?
Can I assume you're responsible for the turnips that have shown up in the fireplaces?
They don't smell the same, raw.
Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
All right.
That's
I
an
hear
interesting
you've been
excuse.
busy.
You left plums by the window. Oh, I thought that was Sarah. My bad.
Someone is
Sorry,
leaving
Sarah?
peeled plums on the windowsill. It's attracting flies.
Spiders need to eat.
Oh, they're so adorable.
Let's talk about something else.
Not the spiders.
Alright.
The fact that he's feeding the spiders is kind of cute. One more odd thing.
So, Cole,
You stole cheese and mint.
someone stole an entire cheese wheel.
Mice like cheese.
Do mice also like bowls of crushed mint?
That was for the cats.
So he's feeding the cats, the mice, and the spiders. Oh,
Let's
Cole.
talk about something else.
Such a sweetheart. Investigate. Tell me about your past.
I'd like to talk about what happened to you before we met.
In the White
Before
Spire.
you, Reese was my friend. He showed me I was
Good old
wrong
Reese.
to kill the mages.
A very
I
staid
thought I was
man.
helping them.
Winsome.
Then he and Evangeline went to Adamant, and I went with them. I was worried Evangeline would
That's
hurt
right,
Reese.
Adamant.
We found out dangerous things. It scared Seeker Lambert, and he
Yeah.
scared the mages. It started the rebellion. Seeker Lambert told me what I was. Reese couldn't look at me. I ran until I found more Templars.
Seeker Lambert was a dick.
That's all.
Glad he died. You went to Adamant.
What can you tell me about Adamant Fortress?
It is old, full of sadness and pain. It should be torn down. The veil is thin. We found a demon there. It had touched a man and made him real again. It scared Reese and Evangeline. The man wasn't supposed to be real. Then the demon found us. It put me back in the cupboard on the bad day. Reese and Evangeline saved
Oh,
me.
that's right. It put him back into the memory of the actual Cole's human life, as I remember. Tell me, Seeker Lambert. Again, he was a
You
douche.
said Seeker Lambert told you what you were.
He was a terrible man.
Reese from him, but he chants words and sees. I won't let you hurt Reese. My nose explodes, a shower of blood. Just
Ew.
another parasite that's wormed its way into our world, feeding off all the things you can't have. What we found at Adamant made him angry. We were the first rock rolling at the top of a mountain. He had to stop us. He killed so many. He didn't care. Cold, corrupt. So I came and killed him.
Why go to the Seeker Fortress?
If you hated Seeker Lambert, why go to the Seeker Fortress?
Because he was right. I was a demon. I saw demons at Adamant. They put people in the dark, in the old hurts. I didn't want to be that. I heard the old songs of the Templars at Val Royeaux and followed them. If I forgot, fought, fell to felling, Templars would kill the demon. I wouldn't hurt anyone again.
Don't be like that. You were at the rebellion?
What was the Spire like when the Mage Rebellion started?
Dead and
Terrible.
dying, begging and bloody. Some wanted freedom, some peace, some war. Some wanted it all to stop. Evangeline was a Templar, but she helped Reese help the others. She set them free. Adrian was a mage, but she killed mages to force the fight.
Yeah, I didn't like
She
Adrian.
wanted blood. Reese
She was
just
terrible.
wanted to help, to stop people hurting. Maybe that's why he saw me.
Adrian was such a brash female and very reckless. As Cole says, like, she killed mages in order to trigger this sort of argument and war between the different schools of magic? Not schools of magic, the different groups of mages. I never liked her right from the beginning before that even happened. Reese was your friend?
What can you tell me about Reese?
He was a mage. He saw me when most couldn't, and he remembered. He helped me, and I watched over him. I worried Evangeline would hurt him. She was a Templar, but she didn't like
She was a
hurting
nice
people.
Templar.
When I left, she stayed. Now she watches over him. They should have been with the rebels. Maybe they ran away together instead. Neither
Yeah.
of them like killing.
That's right, I could find them. This becomes a mission.
If you like, I could use the resources of the Inquisition to locate your
This is a
friend.
war table mission.
No. If they are alive and safe, they should stay away. The last time he saw me, he didn't want to look at me.
No, you should definitely have a
He saw
reunion.
monster. Let him forget.
You killed mages?
What did you mean when you said you killed mages?
Some of the mages at the Spire wanted to die. Too
Yeah,
sad, too
It's
scared,
true.
too much. I didn't know what I was. A ghost, I thought. fading in the fade. When I came to them, they could see me. I used the knife to set them free. When Reese found out, he made me stop, made me understand. There were other ways to help. I didn't know.
Aww. You made a mistake. You set them free.
You wanted to free them from
Oh,
pain
shit.
and fear.
It's no good.
You shouldn't be ashamed of that.
I am. I didn't know. I could have helped more if I'd known. If I hadn't been so... me. It was wrong. I was wrong. If I start again, you or Cassandra or Cullen need to kill me.
Yeah, but you didn't know at the time that
talk
it
to you
was
later.
wrong. So you
How do
can't...
you know?
Yeah, because it's available. You shouldn't really judge yourself by what you did when you were trying to help and didn't know any better. Like, I'm certainly not going to judge you for your actions. Anywho, let's get out of here. We can head up here. We're going to speak to Vivian again because we only got one interaction out of her. Come to chat to Varric. Varric. Are you alright?
That got a little heated. Are you alright?
I hate
Well,
that.
that
She gets a
depends.
cross-eyed.
How
Come on,
angry
bud.
is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
You knew about Corypheus. I believe you. Hawk should have joined sooner. Talk to Cassandra.
I bet Cassandra regrets how things went back there. You should talk to her.
I appreciate that you're trying to keep the peace, but things between me and the Seeker are as good as they'll get. I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know
Oh,
I
make
need
it
to
like
do
Varric.
better. I'm sorry.
I'm not judging you, Varric. Not in the least.
Corypheus is back.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Shit. What is he?
You said he was a Darkspawn, or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either.
Oh, he don't.
He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
You beat him before.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt.
I still claim Deathly Hallows.
It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you find the prison?
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for
Were you
ancient
looking for something in the
Darkspawn?
tide?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He
Oh,
actually
that's
got
right.
control of an entire Carter clan. Made them drink Darkspawn
I was thinking
blood.
about the Red Lyrium, not
Weird
Corypheus.
shit. We tracked the Carter to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
We'll find a way to kill him.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it. Don't worry.
I hope you're right. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
This isn't your fault.
You had nothing to do with this, Varric.
I was the one who led Hawk to Corypheus. If I hadn't tracked the Carter to that ruin. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
Always. I always want things shot, Varric. Oh my god, it just keeps going. I can come back later, fighting losing battle.
Is this a bad time? I can come back.
No, it's all right. Bills are really not that engrossing. I've been
Bills.
meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this
There's
disciplehood
a chair in the
thing.
way.
I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
I'm just like you. Make it up as you go. I like that option.
I don't even know how to deal with all this. Just make something up. It'll be fine.
Oh, so we're saving the world through bullshit now?
Oh yeah.
All right.
You know
I
it.
can manage that. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
I can't be bigger than myself. What am I to you?
What am I to you then?
Oh, none of this shit makes any sense to me. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach? I have no idea. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
I'm still please don't sing.
Please don't tell me you're going to burst into song now.
Don't worry, I'm not that cruel. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Oh, hells yeah. Always. Did I win or lose? I can't tell.
What can I do for you, Inquisitor?
Do we have any more questions? Let's discuss the Inquisition. I'm okay.
What are your thoughts on the Inquisition?
You might want to keep an eye on Liliana. At this point, I think her secrets have secrets. Someone needs to get her out of the fortress for a while. Take a walk or something. She's starting to twitch.
That's actually a really good point. Tell me about Cullen.
What do you think of our general?
He needs more to do. Honestly, right now he spends all day cleaning his armor with a lost puppy look on his face.
Josephine?
How do you think Josephine is handling the job of ambassador?
You might want to find some tasks for her before she rearranges the war room again.
Haha! Is he gonna repeat the same thing?
What do you think of
Ollie?
Leliana's work?
She scares me. Mostly in a good way. At least I'm reasonably sure she's on our side.
Good to know.
Reasonably
Back to
sure.
work, then.
I like that. Yeah, I don't think anything else to discuss, really. But if I talk back to Cass, do we have anything further since I've discussed things with Varric? Or do I have to leave Skyhold to progress that? Or do I have to do more quests to progress that? I don't know the answers to these questions, so we're just gonna plod on over. Chat to Cass.
Inquisitor.
Oh. No. Nope.
That's enough for now.
We'll have to wait till later.
Another time, then.
Sorry, Cass. And now that just leaves Madame Vivian. Ugh, she's so time consuming to get to. Although now I know there's a shortcut to get to her little gallery above the manhole. That should be quicker. So I take the second door, correct? This one. And then I go up. This is way quicker than going to the rotunda.
But they say that's why he can't.
Vivian. Okay, I can't get over these chairs. Hi, Viv.
What is it?
Jesus, abrupt much? Any chance we might what? Oh, hell no. Why oppose mage freedom?
How can you possibly oppose freedom for your own people?
Perhaps the Dalish are too isolated to grasp the realities of this world.
Ouch.
All mages live lives of limited possibilities. We are denied fairness due to an accident of birth.
God, it
No
looks like
one
they're
said
burning
life
red
was
lyrium for
fair.
candles.
The world is not made up of mages and templars or circles and chantries. There is no us and no them. There are only people. People who must share a world which is not portioned equally among all.
I'm not disagreeing.
My own people want a larger share of the world, uncaring that they have already been granted great power.
I get what she's trying to say, but I disagree. I mean, the mages weren't given much by being shoved into circles against their will. I mean, I would want more of my share of the world as well if that were me. They didn't ask for power, it doesn't add up. It should be made fair.
It doesn't matter that the world isn't fair. We should make it fair.
Fair to whom? The wolves howl and claw at the fences that hold them back. Take pity and you let them loose among the lambs. And what do the sheep do? Panic. And the scent of their fear drives the wolves to attack.
We're not animals. So teach them not to fear. It's kind of a stretch. They deserve what happens.
It'll take time, but people can learn not to fear magic.
One cannot unlearn a primal fear. Like fire or heights, it is not about prejudice. It is about survival. I care for the witch hunts that will come. I care for the angry mobs who string up mages on gibbets for the vultures. I care that my stupid brethren will kill and be killed by frightened people defending their families from monsters. I will stand in opposition to that, whatever you may do.
Wow. I'm not against that. Why are people always so angry, acting like I'm against everything? It's like, well, no, I'm not against that. Why are you gonna be like that, guys? Ugh, so mean. I still need to figure out where to get these apparatus things from. Why is that still there? I don't want Way of the Assassin. I want Way of the Tempest. I just did a quick Google just to find out about the Tempest. And I'll just get my journal up and go there. I assumed that when it mentioned these demons, because it says kill demons to fill essence container apparatuses at Apostate's Landing, Long River, and Storm Solitude in the Storm Coast. Even though it says that, apparently I get the apparatuses from those demons in question. So I am going to have to head back to the Storm Coast. I mean, I was going to go back there anyway, but I'm going to have to go back there to get my containment apparatuses, and I need one more spirit essence, and I believe they're dropped from, or dropped by, any terror demons, I think it said, or shades. So essentially I just need to go next to a rift and kill one of those guys to finish that one up. So we can probably hit both those points soon. Before we do anything else, I'm just going to run into the war table. War room. You guys knew what I meant. Hey Josie. Check out on my finished quests, mission things, and then send them off for new ones. Okay. What do we have going? Answer a request from Hazmal. Commander Cullen, your men arrived this morning. It's good to see the Inquisition still trust Templars to perform their duties. Once we ensure that Hazmal's circle is stable, and that no dangerous items fall into the hands of unsuspecting scavengers, we will join you ourselves. Knight Commander Bryson, influence plus 30, thank you very much. Ah, Hard and Hightown, unsavory parallels. A letter has arrived at Skyhold, addressed to nobody. No one saw the courier who brought it. That's a bit suspicious. Especially considering we've got men on the battlements. You encroached upon the domain of higher powers. You will answer to us. God, that's written in big writing. The letter is unsigned except for a wax seal, depicting 6 crossed swords. 6 crossed swords. That's not the crow symbol, so I don't know who that is. And I think we were across the border with my third one. Yep, here we go. Nope. Ha! Oh, sorry, Dorians. A friend in Carinus. My Lady Inquisitor, considerable as your support has been, I'm saddened to report my motion died on the Senate floor. Although I'm hardly surprised. My fellows in the Magisterium don't enjoy the thought of having their freedom limited in any fashion. That was, however, hardly the point of the motion. It was a statement that needed to be made, and your support allowed me to make it far louder and clearer than I ever would have on my own. So I thank you. With any luck, this will draw support from those who feel as I do. It will also draw fire from Venatory cultists still in the shadows. But I say, let them come. I will not back down in the face of such fools. I'm sending along a few things which I hope will aid your efforts, and we'll see that what more I can drum up. Give my love to Dorian. The poor boy is such a hothouse orchid. He must be bolting in the cold. Oh, he is. Magister Mavarus Talani. An apostate staff blade. Oh no, maybe Dorian's going to enjoy that one. Okay, so we've still got Hunterfell. I believe that's up in Navarra. Some of these Elysian stuff. Hey, this is for Cole. Locate Reese and Evangeline. Sister Ladiana, per your request, after seeing that no mage named Reese was present at the Conclave at the time of the explosion, I began my search. It appears, based on reports gathered from rebel mages, that Reese had originally intended to be at the Conclave, but the former Templar Evangeline persuaded him not to attend. Good choice, Evangeline, because he'd totally be dead. She believed corruption within the Templars sought to exacerbate the conflict, and this merited investigation. Evangeline was last seen not far from Val Fermin, where a merchant described her as fighting other Templars and being taken, injured but alive. Reese came through the area not long after, searching for her. The forests near Val Fermin offer many places to hide, but the Inquisition could track down these renegade Templars if you so order. Yours in service, Walker. I think Colin's probably best for this. My men can cut through the forest and recover Reese and Evangeline safely. Walker knows the area. She and her scouts can get Reese back. Well, actually, that's a good point, considering Walker was the one who sent the message. So we might send Walker out, actually. I have friends in the area who could gladly help rescue someone so important to them. You know what? I don't know which one. We'll come back. I'm definitely doing it. It's just a matter of who's doing it. So we'll go to Fereldan. I want to do that one. And that one. Oh, and that's with the recruits. Yeah. Oh dear. There is so much to do. Scout Haven Ruins. Inquisitor. Oh, Lily, I can't do this one anyway. Para conversation, I would like permission to send some of the charges to Haven. Our goal is to find any gear lost in Corypheus' attack, check for enemy stragglers, and bring in refugees who have not yet found Skyhold. Lieutenant Cremisius Aclassi. It's probably going to be a Cullen thing, you know. The only way we will bring in refugees is through our allies in Fereldan. After Haven, they are more than willing to help. We have no idea how many enemies remain at Haven. The charges had best go in numbers.
To work?
Which means, oh my god, 4 hours? I'm so sick of these big ones. But that means that I can send Leliana as I wished on that
Inquisitor.
one. So now we're just going to find something that Josie would like. But I like the idea of striking a bargain with the merchant princess with her influence, because she's probably the best one for it anyway. Inquisitor. The allied merchants of the monarchy of Antiva have inquired whether they can assist us in any fashion. Oh, they're both locked? Huh, okay. I don't know if it's just because they're elsewhere or whether they're actually legitimately locked. They could provide us with some of the finest goods in Thedas, a powerful boost to our prestige, and spread our influence north. The merchant princes will also attempt to ensnare us in contracts so convoluted that they will be eternally tied to them. If we are interested, we must send our most skilled negotiators. Our diplomats are well respected, and I feel we can come out ahead of the bargain, if we are prepared to commit to it. Ambassador Montpellier, go for it, Josie. I have chosen a few dozen diplomats to handle the merchant princes. I will, of course, inspect everything we sign myself.
At your service.
And just half an hour on that one. How long was this one? I didn't pay much attention. At similar time frame. Okay, fair enough. Let's back out and do my judgment, I think. We'll go to my throne. Why does it keep telling me to go there? Whatever. We'll go to my throne, cast Judgment on Gerion Alexius, and yeah, finally get the heck out of Skyhold. Jeez, I've been here for way too long. Way too long. So sit in my really ugly chair. Done. Wow, that's a dramatic fade.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment.
Yay.
Where you will sit in judgment.
Who will I judge?
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
Oh, aren't you cute? A grim responsibility. I kill enough people as it is. We'll execute people here.
Still more lives in my hands.
You are a beacon of law, Inquisitor.
It's true.
As others retreat from responsibility. But this needn't be bloody. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Let us begin.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
Oh, I'm ready. Let's get this on.
You recall Gerion Alexius of the
I
Winter.
hate the seating
Ferelden has
animations.
given him to us as an
I'm not
acknowledgement
male,
of your
damn
aid.
it. It's like a
The
lady,
formal
I don't know.
charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination on your own life, no less.
Shit
The
happens.
Winter has disowned and stripped him of his rank.
Of course they have.
You may judge the former Magister as you see fit.
I think he's suffered enough with Felix's death. These are grave charges. The apostasy sticks out. It's long coming.
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery
Look at that
had
posture.
succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will
Don't
you
say
offer
that.
nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. you'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
Come on, a little positivity, please, Alexius. He'll serve Redcliffe's mages. Imprison him. I'm executing myself. Ah, hell no.
You swore to the mages you'd
Yay,
help
Cells
them.
approves.
I will have
Sarah
you uphold that
disapproves.
promise.
Surprise, surprise. And Vivian
Fiona
probably
will
disapproves
take
as well.
charge of you.
No, she
Any
doesn't.
knowledge,
That's nice.
favor, or coin you own will go towards the mage's future.
A headsman would have been kinder.
I'm not like that, thank you very much. I don't execute people willy-nilly. And as it's only my first plot point of the game, technically, I don't think I have anybody else to judge. Shouldn't have anyone else to judge.